for watching this video looking at Flocabulary's The Week in Rap. This is one of the lesser known features of Flocabulary, but I think it's one of Flocabulary's best. So to find The Week in Rap, which is just a weekly overview of all of the major news headlines, think of it kind of like CNN 10. You would go up here and then hover over where it says lessons. And then it's right down here, current events. So if you're in middle school, you might choose The Week in Rap. If you're in elementary school, third, fourth, fifth grade, maybe even sixth grade, depending on your students, you might choose The Week in Rap Junior. So I, for the purpose of this video, will choose The Week in Rap Junior. And so you can actually see all of the more recent weeks in rap that they publish. And then this one here is the one that was just published last Friday. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And you can see that it looks just like a regular Flocabulary video where it's got teacher resources. It's got all of the different student activities you could assign if you'd like. You can turn on the toggle button. And so this is if you'd like to play, and I'll show you this in a second, if you'd like to play the Week in Rap and then have it pause at certain times and then flash a question on the screen for discussion. One of my favorite things about Flocabulary videos is that you don't have to watch the whole video to know what it's talking about. You can click lyrics, and so you can see. And so you can see from last April 29th, it talks about the French presidential election, Elon Musk buying Twitter, and then because it's Flocabulary, which is rooted in vocabulary, it's each Week in Rap also focuses on different vocabulary words that students are, learning. They talk about the Hubble telescope, some Red Wolf pups that were born, Brooklyn Public Library offering free access to books, Cristiano Ronaldo making a record in soccer, and then the oldest living dog. So you can see it's kind of a nice mix of real more heavy news. Like it usually starts off with something that's really more of like an international or political or social headline. And then it kind of goes oftentimes into something scientific or like dinosaur related or animals, kind of like human interest story or animal interest story, sports oftentimes. So it's a really nice mix. It's definitely age appropriate, and the way the headlines are explained are definitely nonpartisan as well. And then you can also, of course, watch. And so as I'm watching here, if I'd like to, I could turn on discuss. And when I turn on discuss, then it'll stop, like I said. So each of these little yellow dots represents a place where the video will stop and ask a question. Also, like all Flocabulary videos, the lyrics are printed on the screen. So as the lyrics are sung or rapped, the lyrics are also printed on the screen. Here's Twitter, and I'm just going to move this ahead a little bit so that you can see the discuss toggle in action. So it'll pause. If you were an astronomer, what would you want to study in space? And so the idea here is you can do a class discussion or a turn and talk, and then just click resume. You can also, like any Flocabulary video, choose to play at original speed, which I usually suggest to do at least one time through, but then you can slow it down to help students hear the lyrics a little bit better. So that's the Week in Rap. I really think it's a great thing to incorporate into your weekly, maybe Friday morning meetings or social studies units or something like that. So as always, please let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.